welcome back to the channel. So today I am running behind on this video. I was actually doing a couple other things and wrapping up the last couple of presents now and sorting through all the presents, so I got to do that. They're all sorted through. Today I am going to be working on day number 3 and I'm supposed to be embroidering towels as a gift, which one less gift that I have to get done here. And it's gonna be the initial of their last name. I couldn't think of anything else, and I thought this would be kind of like a cute idea as a gift, so this is what I'm going to be doing. Now, I have, I think, just everything that I need, and I found a stabilizer that said it's for towels that I already had on hand here, which works out. I did purchase a design online, and yeah, so I just got to get started. I need to move my machine that's sitting right there, move that over here, get that set up, get the software up and running, which is super simple. It's pretty close to I just want to say super easy to use, the one I use. I mean, like, I used Photoshop and things like that before, so to me this was easy to just get into. I just find it very user-friendly. So anyways, I'm going on. So let me get everything set and started. This is going to be a couple hours worth of embroidery, so I think what I'm going to end up doing is do at least one towel here for the purpose of the video, and then I'm going to show you what that looks like, and then I will do the rest of them throughout the rest of the day and night. I also have to stop in between all this because I need to go out to a class, come back home. Let's go and get started. Let me get everything moved around, brought over here, get everything done. I will mention though that I have done embroidery before. I have never done anything with towels, so this is going to be what my new thing is for today. And I usually don't float. I hoop. Someone to this, I read best is to float the towel, which means that you hoop your stabilizer and then put the stuff on top. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pin the towel to the stabilizer on the hoop, and then that's what usually is considered floating or float or whatever, however it's said. I'm mispronouncing it, I'm sorry. So let me move everything around. Alright, so I have everything pretty much out and ready besides the thread color that I'm going to be using in this. I'm thinking I'm going to use 2 colors. I'm still deciding. I have my embroidery machine here. It's on. I have the towel set here. It is a towel set that I purchased, but as I said, I'm only going to do one for the purpose of the video, and I'm going to do the rest. Hopefully I'll have them all done before the end of tomorrow because I have to exchange this gift tomorrow. And I have my stabilizer. Now I opened this and I read the instructions, and apparently it has a sticky side. And you're supposed to tear this away, and it sticks to the towel so your towel won't move. So I'm actually excited about this. I didn't know this about the stabilizer. I just kind of was reading the paper and I was just like, why am I tearing and putting? And so it makes sense now, which is pretty cool. Now the next thing that I need to do is just get the design, the size that I need. Now of course these are different sizes, so this is the smallest one, and then you go to your next size one, and then you have your regular size towel. And after washing these, they got super fluffy, and they're supposed to get fluffier with the third, by the time you do your third wash. So I want to have a design on here that's going to hold up well, and it just kind of like has enough stitches for it to be seen and noticeable. So I did find one and I kind of like it. There was 2, but the other one I think is going to be too thin for this, so I decided not to use that one. So that being said, I'm going to hoop this. I'm going to try this out. I'm probably going to mess up on the first try, but we'll see how it goes. And then I'm going to load the sign onto the machine and then get started. Now these are white. I was trying to get the gray set. I could not find those, so we're sold out. So I'm thinking that I'm going to do I could do an all white, and I mean, it does look nice, and I've seen it done before. I was also thinking maybe like a golden color, because I think gold pretty much go well with everything, or like a silver color on these. So I'm going to look through my colors, and then I'm going to pick one, and then I'm going to go on from there. So I know stabilizing isn't all that exciting, but I kind of had to look up how to do this, because when I read the instructions, I thought I was doing this incorrectly, but I am not. So this stabilizer has 2 sides. It has one that's kind of like paper-like, and then it has one that's shiny-like. So with the stabilizer, you have to hoop the shiny side out, and then what you're going to do is you're going to take a pin and you're going to make an X on it, and then you're going to peel it off, and that's going to give you the sticky open part where you're going to stick your item to, so your item won't have to move, and you don't have to use pins to actually put it on here, which is actually kind of exciting. Huh. So supposedly all I gotta do is just make an X on it and rip it. We'll see. I mean, some of it sounded like it did. Oh, it worked. Guys, look. It did. I made an X and look. It worked. I just gotta be careful not to tear the actual stabilizer underneath off. And then you stick your item to it. This is actually really cool. Why, you know, I am so sad now that I gave away that big old box of stabilizers because I didn't know exactly what all those stabilizers were. And I see why the other person really snatched it up. I sold this very expensive box for very cheap. So, ooh. Yeah, it comes right off. This is actually pretty interesting. Alright, so my only other concern was that this is hooked, but it sounds pretty good. Alright, so I stuck the towel on there. I'm so excited. It's the little things, I tell you. I didn't know that I had this, that the stabilizers are done. So now I wish I would have busted open all the stabilizers and read them all. So, alright, my next step, I almost want to put a pin on this because I never used this before. So I have my clips. Now I'm just going to fold them so then they don't go accidentally underneath and they get caught. I have the towel stuck to the stabilizer. I am in love with this so far. We'll see how this stitches out. It's supposed to be needle friendly and no gumming it up or something like that. I'm going to put this on just like this and then I'm going to roll this up after I attach it to the embroidery machine just to make it easier to slide on there. I decided to go with this color. This is number 503. This is the Flourish brand. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. It is such a beautiful color. All their colors and their thread is just super nice to work with. They're good quality, high quality. I have the towel on here. It's sitting right on top with the sticky stabilizer underneath. I have the second stabilizer on top, and then I have a preview of the design here. You can print this from the software. Kind of gives you an idea what the size is going to be, and it gives you the marking so you can center it. I'm hoping this is going to be center. I've tried. And yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm just going to move this out of the way. And hopefully it's going to sit on a good spot and I can match this on all the other towels. So the embroidery machine is done. There's a couple of things that I definitely need to work on for the rest of these. Again, this was the first one that I did. I definitely need to tape down the stabilizer on top. As you can, as you saw on there, it just moved. The second the needle started going, it just moved out of place, and I tried putting it back, but it was just too late. So I'm going to show you what the difference is with that actually being on top, sitting on top of the towel and not. It's beautiful design, no flaws on it whatsoever. Again, this west side, absolutely worth it. I'm definitely going to use this a little bit better on the rest of the towels. And I removed it all already. The stabilizer came out super easily. All you had to do was tear it. And it came out really nicely. This is the back of the embroidery. It's absolutely gorgeous. And this is the front of the embroidery. I'm actually pretty excited about this. Even though I try to line this up in the center, I think it's a little bit off center, but it's definitely straight on the bottom, and this is what it looks like. I mean, it's beautiful. So as you can see around here, this is where the stabilizer was at, and on the little spots where a little bit of the towel got in between the stitching, that's where the stabilizer actually shifted out of place. So it does make a huge difference. And again, a learning experience. It is a gift. I'm sure that when this gets washed, people really won't notice it much, but it turned out beautifully. The color is beautiful. I'm excited to finish the rest of these. It did take about, from start to finish, I want to say almost 45 minutes just for this one, and that's just the first one. Now that I know what I'm doing, it should go a little bit faster. The embroidery alone, it's about 35 minutes, and if I had color changes on there, it'll take just a couple more minutes longer, really, not much longer. So most of the time does go into the embroidery itself and just kind of putting everything on the hoop and then just hitting start. So it's not too bad, but for 6 of these total, it's going to be quite a bit of work, and it's going to take you quite a bit of time. So with that being said, I fell in love with the stabilizer. I'm looking for it. I absolutely fell in love with this. This stabilizer was a dream to work with. Very smooth, very easy. I love the fact that you can just peel up the spot that you need and stick your item on there. It didn't move at all. It, true to its word, it does not move from its place. So yes, it's absolutely worth it. If you're able to purchase a Floriani stabilizer, why not? I was trying to, while that was going on, the embroidery, I was trying to look for the box that I had purchased so I can repurchase it, but I think I have to go to an authorized dealer to actually find it, because otherwise I couldn't figure it out online too well. But with that being said, as you can tell, I mean, I love it. I like it. I hope she likes it. She does have gold throughout her house, so I think that she's gonna like this. In the letters that's out, you can definitely see this, and I'm very excited. That being said, I think I'm going to end the video here. It's definitely worth it. It's going to be a lot of time and work, but it turned out beautifully. I might just do a set of my own if I find the time and motivation for it. But I hope that she likes the gift, and I will see you tomorrow with the next video. I have to figure out what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I definitely probably won't have a picture of the whole set, because that's at least another almost 4 or 5 hours worth of work, and I have to go to a class real quick, and then I have to come back and see what time I have to work with. And but I'll definitely probably try to take a picture and post it on my Instagram account. I kind of suck at posting on there, honestly, but I'm gonna try make my best to put the picture on there and go on from there. So I will see you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and share with anyone that might like this. And we'll see what kind of new thing I try tomorrow. If it's a hit or miss, we will see.